Oh, you so know that was fake. Hey everybody, like I said, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Feliz Navidad, Meliki Likimaka, Kuna Matata. That's me, Isabel Marie. I've been saying it on all my videos because I don't want to forget anybody and I don't want to offend anybody either. But you heard me coughing out there, and it's that time of year, and everybody's going to be sick. And no, I'm not pitching everybody's angle. Although it's a great product and I love it to death, I don't go out there and sell my products. I don't go out and pitch people. People come to me when they're ready and they want business. It's a true professional. That's how you market yourself. Now, with that said, knowing that it's cold and flu season, and knowing that I'm a mom, I'm an entrepreneur, I do modeling, I do marketing, I do all kinds of things, I came across something that I thought was so funny and so genius. I always tell people, your mess becomes your message. Don't lead with trying to be everything to everybody. You can't, don't go out there and pitch, sell people. Those things don't work. Talk about who you are. You guys, if you know me, and if you don't know me, I'll give you the synopsis. I'm 28 years old now. I'm a single mom of one. I was kicked out when I was 16. I've, gone through an abusive relationship with my son's father. Didn't last long. Had my son jammed. When I left with my son, a one-way ticket, $5 in my pocket, a few bags of his clothes. I mean, I just left. I didn't care. I had the best thing in my hands was my son. I have been through welfare, unemployment lines. 2.5 years ago, I was living on $310 a month. Don't know how, but I made it happen. We've had ups and downs, Christmas in March, perfect strangers helping us out, and whatever the case may be. But that's why people contact me. That's why I have so many people call me every day and say, like, wow, I relate to what you're going through. Can you show me how you got where you're at? Which is relatable. And a lot of people go out there and they're like, oh, I got to be perfect, and I have to have the perfect script and the perfect website, and I'm going to make millions of dollars, and they go and they shout from the rooftop, this is the greatest product in the world. You and everybody else does that. And what do? Boom, they shut the channel off. People tune you out. I don't want to be sold either. I had this lady the other day, guys, believe it or not, and I'm glad I remembered it, and I hope you watch this video. I should send it to you in a link, but, I just sent her, I saw her page, and she was in the secret, laws of attraction, and she's very spiritual, and, she was older than me, she was also in business, so somebody I could relate to on a lot of levels. She was a mom, so I thought we could be friends, and I sent her a message. Did not talk anything about my business, didn't talk anything about my company, Zango, and I sent her the link to my Thanksgiving video, where it's like what I'm thankful for, and, I cried on that video, and talking about my son. You guys should find it, go rate it, it's my favorite so far. But the thing is she goes out there and she sends me a message back, and she's like, yeah, I would be your friend. She said, it would be okay to be your friend, she tells me. She says, but don't you dare even think about talking about Zango, comma. However, if you want to get into a business that's better than Zango, here's my link. Bye. That's all she said. And I was like, holy crap. First of all, that's so mean and one-sided. Second of all, I wasn't talking about my business. Third of all, so I responded telling her I think that's very, one-sided of her, and I wasn't trying to pitch her. I'm very honest, and I'll let my intentions be known. And she's like, well, in your video, she's like, it said the word Zango on the tags. And I'm like, those are for ratings, woman. Get over it. So I just told her, well, you're not the kind of person that I want to be friends with. But that's the funny thing, is that you go out there and people are like, yeah, they want to be pitched and sold, and I don't even like to be sold. That totally turned me off. When she was like, oh, you can't talk about your business, which I wasn't, but, here's my business. So this is the point of what I'm trying to say. I know I ramble on sometimes, but the other day I was listening to the radio, and it was so hilarious. There's this commercial that comes on, and it's this lady who's running her own radio show, and callers are calling in, and they're saying, about this cough syrup called Buckley's. And this guy calls in, and he's like, do you realize that your cough syrup tastes like crap? And she's like, yeah, I know it does. And he was like, yeah, but it tastes like a tire. And she's like, And he was kind of thrown off because she's like, yeah, I know. And she was cheery like, I am. And she was just like, yeah, I know it tastes really bad, doesn't it? He's like, well, yeah, how can you guys sell that stuff? And she's like, yep, I know it sucks, and I know it tastes bad, and I know it's gross. And she was just like, And she says, but let me ask you something, sir. How's your cough? And he's like, oh, well, I haven't coughed since I'd taken it. And she goes, okay. She's like, have a great day, you're welcome, bye. And that was the end. And I was laughing so hard. I got a kick out of that, because I see now on the internet it says Buckley's, tastes bad, whatever. Everybody tries to, like, I have a saying, don't piss down my back and tell me it's raining. Everybody out there tries to be everything to everybody and say how great their business is and how great their company is. And, I mean, even the cough syrups, tastes like bubblegum. We all know it does not taste like bubblegum. It tastes like crap. You know, but this is like the first people that are willing to break the mold, you know, and do something new and different like I am. I have no problem saying to myself, you know what, I'm not perfect, I don't have all the answers, you know, I have been on welfare, I have a tattoo, I have my tongue pierced, and for you guys that are out there sending me all those ugly comments about my tongue ring, first of all, don't, I'm going to delete it. Second of all, get over it, I'm young. Just a little side note. But that was the point of this commercial. She was like, yeah, I know my cough syrup tastes gross. I'm not saying that it doesn't. I'm not hiding the fact that it's not perfect, but it works. And it's good. You know, and I love that. And if you're an old dog and you don't learn new tricks and you don't allow yourself to get up, you know, and go out there and update yourself, you will become extinct in your business. If you're doing pay-per-click, search engine optimization, if you're doing pitching and selling, if you have a MySpace page full of banner ads and clickable links and all these, you know, comp plans and stuff, it's not working. I know it because I've done it. Now, you know, to go along with what I'm trying to say, her mess became her message. Yeah, my cough syrup sucks, but it works. Now, another thing is if you look at like the old schoolers, you know, like Hershey's, they've been around for a long time. They do chocolate kisses like nobody else. They were the first. Category creator, that's very important. But they did not sit there, and there's only so many ways you can wrap a chocolate kiss. I mean, you know, they got silver, red, and green. Those are the only holiday colors you can do. But this year, when I went to the store, I found something really, really neat. Hershey's is not stuck doing old school ways. They're keeping up with the time. People want variety, people want choices, and that's what they're doing. So, Hershey's. They have Hershey's Mint Truffle, Candy Kisses, Candy Cane flavor. They have toffee, and then they have coffee. No, just kidding. They have another bag that looks like this. That's hot cocoa. Me and my son got into them. Then they have cherry cordial. Now, that's the point, guys. If you're out there and you're going to try to keep going with your business and pitching and selling people and buying leads and going out there and using the 3-foot rule and flyers and what else, hotel meetings and all these other things, old school ways, you're wrapping your Hershey's, you know, we all know it's Amway. No, just kidding. We all know it's the same thing, just a different wrapping. We want variety. We want new school. We want different. Now, if you don't want to go out there and be extinct and be like millions of other businesses that go out there trying to do what everybody else does, find me. Let's do it new school ways. I do not pitch. I do not go out in public and talk to people. I do not carry business cards. I do not make phone calls. All my calls are inbound. I do not go outbound. And yet I have tons of people from anywhere from 3 to 17 calls a day, plus emails and everything else. So, point of this, let your mess be your message. Go out there and upgrade yourself so you don't get left behind. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to taste like crap and work, you know, as long as it works. And for that cough syrup, it's okay to go out there and say, you know what, I'm tired of the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Hershey's finally caught up. They got tired of wrapping those suckers every year the same colors, which they're still available. But with all these different varieties, all these different ways, you know, somebody might not like dark chocolate, somebody likes peppermint, somebody likes, you know, toffee, you know, somebody likes dark chocolate. That's the point, guys. When you guys are out there and you're giving people variety and you're giving them the choice of who they want to do business with and why, because they connect with something they like, not just whatever that's on the shelf that you give them, that's when the magic happens. That's when business gets better. Find me, guys, if you want to know the new school ways, if you want to get out of the old rut and you don't want to become extinct. I'm at myspace.com/miss_Izzy, ISSY. I am at youtube.com/quick, QUIK, no C, witted, WITTED, woman, WOMAN, or you could just go ahead and email me directly at ISABELMarie, ISABELMarie, the number 1313 @gmail.com. God, I have so many things to remember. I never redo my videos. I never plan them out. They just kind of go with the flow and stuff. When I get an idea, of course, I grab things, but I don't, like, you know, practice what I'm going to say. I just say it. So, Kuna Matata, happy holidays. God bless you guys. Find me out there if you want to hurry up and catch up with the times. Have a great day. God bless. Bye.